Hey folks, it's Keith, Victor Echo 3 Sierra Victor Quebec, back with a follow-up video to the last one on, keeping it simple and setting up for Pota. It occurred to me I do have some old clips, so what I've done is I've gone back to October of 2023 and I took a clip from that because it shows the actual process for setting up, not just everything sitting on the dash. Total setup time was 15 minutes, takedown time about 10 minutes. So, when you keep it simple, you don't have to spend half an hour tinkering and wandering around and trying to throw lines up into trees. So this is an actual one. It is from the matter of fact, the same park, Baxter Conservation Area, was taken in October of 2023, and you'll see exactly how it's set up. Now, the main difference today, of course, is I'm not using the IC7300. So it would be the G90 in those photos, which of course is a much smaller radio. But the fact that I'm using the IC7300 in this video shows you that you don't have to go out and buy all sorts of fancy equipment. Simply use what you already have. It's quite possible to do so. So that's the main difference between 2023 and right now, 2025, almost 2026. We're in December. So that's really the biggest difference. Other than that, it's my standard go-to setup. And like I say, 15 minutes. Not too shabby. Here we go.
Now in the part 1 and part 2 of Keep It Simple, we talked about the doggy hammock and everything and the go box and that. Needless to say, when you want to show something, it doesn't always work. And when I took the go box out, it was still a little tight on the lid. So rather than sit there trying to trim stuff, I just, well, we'll do it the way we've done all these other parks and use the big gym bag with the 7300 all wrapped up in so-called bubble wrap. Anyways, it is what it is, and you make do with what you have. So there's the view from the other side. You can see the dog hammock there. I mean, it's designed so that a dog won't slide down between the seats. Works for your equipment just as well if you have to hit the brakes or something. Everything stays safe. There we go. So we're going to set up, and as I said, the idea is keep it simple. We'll see how long this takes us. It's about 1:35 in the afternoon right now. Just taking my time, and we'll see how it goes and see how long it takes. You never know. For today, I'm going to be using my MFJ ham stick. This will be the 20-meter one again. This is the one I tend to use most of the time. And yeah, I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a good antenna. Now they do give you a little Allen key with this one. I find, however, that they get lost really easy. So I have, actually it's from a bicycle set, all the different ones. Now I have mine marked, so I know where it's going to go pretty well every time I use it. Certainly speeds things up. There we go. As we all know, coax never does what you want it to do. Just a matter of screwing it into the base. Now I have seen reports of different type of hamstick, not the MFJ one, that this plastic coating here, if you keep turning, and that's how you tighten and untighten your antenna, sometimes it will crack. So I always start it and then try and finish it off on the bottom myself. Now always make sure you don't have any stones on that. And there you go, she's on the roof. Pretty simple procedure so far. All right, time to get the radio in. All right, first thing. Yeah, this is the battery I'm using. You can see me in there. Raise it just a little bit. There we go. So this is the battery I'm using. It's a Markham. You can get it from Cabela's. Super battery. I really enjoy it. I've got two. Works fine with the 7300. I'm only here for, you know, an hour, 2 hours, maybe three, and I've never had a problem with the battery. I've never had it run out. And a lot of the time I'm running 100 watts on the 7300, so not bad at all. All right, so we hooked up the battery. Got Anderson power plugs on the end. I should actually at one point probably shorten the power cord for the 7300 and put another set of Anderson power cords on that, so I don't have as much wire lying around in the car. But hey, for now it's good. Now, if you are doing this with your regular radio, this is all you need, the mic that comes with it. You don't need anything fancy. As you'll see, I like a headset, so I use the headset, but hey, normal microphone, just the one that you would have. Keep it simple. I've complicated it a little bit by putting a headset in. That's simply personal preference. Now, as you'll see, I don't use fancy iPads, all that stuff. I mean, some of the parks I go to, the cell reception and that is awful anyways, but the other side of all of this is keep it simple. So there you are. This is the exact same pad that I showed you in one of the videos. This is the one I'm using. You know, I'll mark my start time down and then we just go from there, 10 to a page. Once I've got the first page done, then I know we're good.
And that's it, folks. It really is as simple as that. Like I said, setup time 15 minutes. And that's me taking my time. I'm not in a hurry. And in that video, I was obviously, slowing down because it was in front of the camera and so on. So you could probably do it less. But 15 is a nice, unhurried pace. Set it up, take down 10 minutes. And there are the things that I have added, which is personal preference. I like the Heel, Pro 6 headset. I love that, and I like the mic attachment to it. When I was using the IC 7300, I would have the headset on, but I also had the handheld push-to-talk switch, which I found marvelous when you were trying to break into pileups and so on. It was so easy to judge when to do it. Now I can't with the G90. I have to get an adapter for it so I can set that up on the G90, but that's going to be one of the first things I ordered. In a couple of spots, I referred to the doggy hammock. This is really excellent, even if you don't have a dog. They're not that expensive. You can buy them on Amazon, and they simply hook behind the headrest. So you've got the headrest at the back seat and the headrest on the front seat. So they cover that gap, between the seats. So when you're trying to store stuff, or if you're moving stuff, or you've got your radios or whatever, it's just one more safety feature. It stops everything, if you have to hit the brakes, from falling down between the seats. And it's excellent for storage. Actually, I leave mine up all year long, grocery shopping, whatever. It's just wonderful to have that in there. So that's a doggy hammock is usually what it's referred to. So if you want to get one, check them out on Amazon. They're not very expensive. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. And I hope that it might give you some ideas as to how quickly you can get involved and set up in Pota, and how easy it is to really get set up and have a bit of fun at a park. It's Keith, Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec, wishing you a great day. If you like this video, please comment down below, share, definitely subscribe. All those things YouTube likes, and it sends out to other newer ham radio operators as well. Take care. 73.